Boy. Let's continue. I didn't realize this came out 2 years ago. I mean, I'd play it anyways. Might have waited though. Alright, so we're doing the post game right now. They added this in an update. I said a lot of my piece on it last time, but we'll be talking more about it today. Photo game, yeah. Which is a surprisingly large amount of. Some are really good. This one's fine. I'd say it's solid. It's a comfy kind of more collectathon type of thing. Good music. I have a new ability. The flowers can be watered. Yep, it's a game essentially where you just get a bunch of challenges and have to find secrets and little missions and take photos and do adventure shit. The game's all black and white, and sometimes the variance, or the diversity of the settings not super crazy. So it's not always like a game you just want to take photos for because the world looks great. But you do take photos as your main way of interacting, regardless. You have to fill out the, or you don't have to. You can fill out the bestiary, and then you do your missions and stuff. This is a free post-game thing they added. I've already beaten the game. Yeah, it's cool. It's a short game. To 100% the base game took me like 4 hours and some change. Not really looking up anything, except some kind of Easter egg achievements at the end. Yep, just a lot of crazy, quirky little characters and shit. What the? Primitive guy. Can I like swim at some point? I think we're getting all the way to him now. Yeah, I think I probably enjoyed Umurangi Generation out of these the most in the last couple of years. as far as indie picture taking games go. I still need to do that other Pokemon Snap-esque one. Is it Pinko Park? I forget what it's called. Among other shit. Take a nap. There's night and day. Could get annoying if it's a big area. Just have to run through every zone twice. If they're tight areas, it's fine though. Oh, there's 20 animals this time. Okay, that's how the water gets lowered, I see. Bean nut. I need to collect one of each. I think we might not have a choice right now. Maybe there's other places to sleep on the other side. Oh, there it is. Good. Portrait. Oh. Okay. Just one of the gold foil prismatic pictures. Once you solve the quest, for some people they're in sparkly and they have like a specially drawn photo. I don't know what these are all about. I must have to come back with like a quest. I'll buy those. Monkey. ice cream, but it might only be available during the day. Happened. Okay. This one has even more collectibles. 20 animals and 11 of 2 different things. Little leaf dudes. They're like 3D, man. Whoa. Too bright. There's one more. Yeah, as far as adventure games go, this one doesn't have like a whole lot of different kinds of gameplay. And the black and white aesthetic and kind of non-connected or kind of areas and stuff like make it feel a little samey sometimes, but it's chill overall. I mean, if you like adventure games and just taking pictures and chilling, it's definitely good for that. Oh, dude. You walking around grabbing collectibles. Semi point and click kind of gameplay. So stuff like, you know, like Short Hike or something it's a bit more gameplay focused and shit like that. Or well, even the tourist game was about just like pure variety. They're all short and tightly paced, but yeah. Sort of a spooky treat. Yeah, it's one of those deals where I think it's good. There's just a lot of games also in this kind of field. Where'd my fucking music go? Oh, damn, brother. I like tightly paced adventure games. Ultra collectible one. I got like all the egg spots now to do. It's ice cream. Isn't this guy from a game? Seems familiar. Popcorn, bro. This game's volume reset. I mean, I don't mind too much. I think it did. There's like a delay, dude. The timing is not how it looks. You have to do it like beforehand. You think it'd just be for hitting it dead on, but maybe I'm just wrong. That feels really off, man. I need to hit it like way earlier. I feel like they just gave you an easier song. You definitely have to try to go off the audio more than the visuals. Even then. Oh, you just hit the match. Okay. The Zoomer Man. Allergies or what, man? I'm kind of mad today. I gotta work later, so. After that, though, then with work. Then it's a trip the next day, so. I think we're gonna try to get in 1 or 2 more games. We'll see. I'm not gonna be able to finish the next one we start today. Assuming I start Bookwalker or whatever. I might finish it tomorrow and do something small. I still gotta pack a few things too. I need 3 more tickets. I guess we can just do more, huh? Quickest one's probably shooting the, doing the music ones. I'd rather hear this music. That song is easiest to go along to. Just the way it sounds or something. There's some songs in rhythm games that just kind of have that beat. Yeah, the vacation trip, man. Looking crazy, looking wild. There's shit on that side too. All the bugs. The bug with a glowing butt. We talking about a firefly, brother. Yeah, it's just comfy. It's hard to really be like too up in arms about it. Anyway, like I said, I already viewed this. It's just post-game free update they put in. Just like another solid-sized world. Fucking egg sizzling, dude. Snout bug. It's on Game Pass too, also. If you're looking to play it, take it an evening, an afternoon. If you're not 100%. I feel like 100%ing is kind of the game. At least you can come back over here at night. Sometimes it has that problem. Like in Pokemon Snap, where you'll have a perfect picture of something, but because they didn't have the arbitrary like connection on it, like the square, you know, the indicator that you're on it, it'll fuck it. It's only happened once or twice in this. Like 3 in here or 3 total? I think they mean 3 total. I've seen them in other areas. Got a sliding puzzle. The full king outfit. I have the scepter. No crown or cape though. Maybe once I do I can fuck with it. Sure, buddy, I got you, man. I found one of them. Got 4 more bitlings. Good they have sleeping places all over. Cocoa crab. Cool. It's over here. Maybe it's just to shoot that target. Fucking snail, dude. I'll find you the rest, brother. It's the last thing I do. That's cute. At nighttime he's just an egg, man. We didn't go over to the tree at night. We should probably do that. Spooky. I think my allergies and sinuses are going buck wild too. It's a lot of it. I'll be a bit more dead today. I want to get sick before my trip. I'll be fine. It's almost like a little hidden objects game. Almost. Which is... Yeah, this one's just pure fucking collectathon one. The other levels would have some collectathon shit, but it'd be like, you know, more single missions and stuff. It's like 3 bats, 4 of the animals. I mean, if you want 100%, there's 20 animals, 11 balloons, 4 fruits, 3 pieces of Arthur and shit. I don't mind. And then I'm in the whole area, you know, all 20 things and shit. Which is kind of funny. I should certainly cranked it up a bit. Well, like we collected that mine. Oh, this guy photobombs you. Is he the prince? There's less cats this time, that's nice. I mean, not that I don't like cats, but it's just funny in the main game, like half of the animals are just different kinds of fucking cats, but I mean, as you'd expect probably from a cozy core indie game. The top 3. I like the boot, bro. What the? I actually just stole the King's game. So we got the prize because nobody else existed. Man. Frame picture. Not what they wanted. Wonder if there's an achievement for it. Wish you could immediately get to the bottom. Maybe you can from the top. Yeah, you should. Sorry if I missed that message. Like that, I'm out of sort. Yeah, you should definitely play. I like the new Pokemon Snap a lot. Close-up photo of yourself, the moon. How do I get a close-up of myself? Close, but it must be like a gimmick or something. This is like a mirror. Wait, it's all the ghosts from earlier. Best. Will he ever do it? Find out next time. Oh, it's this place. The other exit. Guy's dying over here, man. Is me a winner? Which one? This motherfucker? Just supremely comfy. Oh, the heart of breathing. Yeah. That's just me when my allergies are going. Oh, really? Damn. That sounds like a pain in the ass. Can't be too active. Yeah, I mean, as long as it doesn't affect you when you're just doing what you're normally doing. Not too bad, right? These fireflies making this noise? What's up? So is it just a cold, or something to do with just certain allergens or something in the season, or what? I just don't know much about season specific asthma and allergy shit. Oh, gotcha. There's another bat somewhere. I think I've seen him. Did you? All done then? Congratulations. What's PCB stand for again? Perfect cherry bomb. Penis cock balls. This. Oh, there's one of these at the beginning of the zone. What up, Sam? So is that 1 CC or what? Nice. That take you a while to do? It's not too bad. Okay. Kind of curious though. I mean, obviously everybody's different, but kind of curious though. Kind of time it takes to kind of get good enough to do that. Well, I suppose your first one would be the hardest. Oh, really? Yeah, that's not much. Yeah, I guess it depends. It's a cool moon. I don't know if you can actually like wait for something to happen. Maybe you have to like overlay something over it. So, is it easy to get like 1-ups in Toho, or is it mostly like a 3 life, 2-3 life, for the whole thing kind of deal? Okay, I didn't know if you had been streaming it in. Yeah, you could talk over it then, which is fun. I like doing that, but it takes like double the time. You play and then you have to stream it. I have the music on shuffle, but I keep getting this song, man. This is why you need shuffle without repeats. What is that, like notoriously hard or something?
Countdown. Set. Lanskan. Peksen är dragel. Dragel. Set up. En freknar lans.
We're missing one more. Just puts the ice cream on his head. Fucking pictures, man. Relax on a chair with your vacation outfit on. Okay. Might as well get all the achievements while we're at it, man. For the gamer cred. It's just kind of like the game. I mean, it's a collect-a-thon type of game. Achievements just give you more stuff to do. Although they tend to be the most vague. Tato King, the Tato Coco. You guys got a picture of any Tato? If I need a Tato Coco, that means... one of these has to be Tato then. We'd imagine the Tato King's in here somewhere. Oh no, it might be the Tato King is past the that wall. I would still need a crown though. Maybe. Yeah, the fate route. I remember how long it is compared to the others. I mean, you kind of have some of the common shit in there. This is not the whole outfit. I need my vacation shirt. There it is. You'll find out. I'm guessing you don't want an answer. Not that it matters, I suppose. There's a lot of retreading in Tsuki. I'll just say it's not. They're pretty separate. I mean, similar in that they're in the same fucking world, right? But they're pretty separate. Yeah. I mean, there might be some stuff here and there, but no. I can't remember off the top of my head if there's even that much retreads. There's probably not. Don't think it was a problem. I was like, what does motherfucker need? Oh yeah, it's a PS5. Yeah, there's 3 pretty juicy rats. And then Hollowed Rex, yeah, which might as well be a 4th. Yeah, they're a lot more focused. I don't think it really spreads the butter too thin. Fate's kind of like here. You're set up and kind of getting the feel for everything kind of around. And then a bit more wild on the others. Which is good. Oh, cool. They have their own thing going on. Looking for a picture of a firefly. A tiny bit of pain. Oh, let's fucking go, man. He thinks he's better, man. Disgusting. There's a flower we haven't watered. Don't know where. Oh, found it. Maybe I have to take a picture of myself with no hat. Because it's like a retro hat, just to put somebody else. Oh, maybe you're supposed to put on most of the king outfit. Good little song. Yeah, they really should let you go from top to bottom. Rolling through this takes a bit. We're almost done. We'll see how much I care about finding the achievements myself. Some of those are a bit obscure. Have a close-up photo of yourself. Oh, can you get like a sparkling photo of yourself? Maybe you gotta finish the game. Or finish the post-game. Cool, man. I don't know. The rest of these we'll just do by finishing. This guy needs His water bottle filled? Can I just fill it with like anything, dude? Oh, here we go. He's finally had a use. I don't know how I get the crown. It'd surprise me if it was some fucking post game shit. Damn, dude. They just got Ace Attorney ripped, man. This guy's tired again, man. Yeah, that's what they announced. Full price remake, dude. Yeah, this takes forever to get down here. I don't know what they're thinking. I might rent it, but no way I'd pay that price, man. Wonder how many of the same people are working on it. That's what they should have done, is just Hotel Dust 3 and they should have just done a Hotel Dusk 1 and 2 bundle, man. That'd be way more hype. I don't know why they decided on Trace Memory and Another Code remakes, man. Like if I was gonna do some kind of like comeback in a way to like gaming, or like, you know, try to get another shot at some of those that probably not pick Trace Memory, dude. I don't know. Maybe those are more known in the East. I mean, out here, like you don't see anybody talk about Trace Memory. Talking about, you know, Hotel Dusk. Again, yeah. Soon, I'm sure. He's just too cool, yeah. I mean, I imagine a lot of it is that Hotel Dusk would be like harder to do because of the style. I mean, you could literally just make it fucking like widescreen game, but whatever. Jonathan Jamie for JJW. Whoa. get the crown. Probably look this one up. It could be like a post story over thing that happened in the base game. Sucked. Does you think you can do it all? You have to wait. We'll just check out the rest. We've done all the base content. We'll just look up the crown. What the hell? Apparently you can just do that puzzle. Can you? This is just for putting a filter, I guess. I've barely used these at all. Doesn't need all that, but I guess not. Can I actually do something here? Do we like interact with it? It's a sliding puzzle, so how you start it. We've already done the base content, so kind of did the wrap up here until we get started on something else. It's cool they put out this little update though. I'd say it's not any better or worse than the other areas. I don't even know how you like start this. This guy has like a bunch of arrows and shit. It's like that's taking forever to find. I just want to see what's post game only. Oh, for some reason you have to just hit the torches. Apparently. That makes sense. What would it matter? Alright. Now we can do the rest. I'm sure it'll all make plenty of sense. We had like one little unintuitive thing like that in the base game. But that counts as an animal. You say something. Well, you can still get a crown, so probably just have to fuck with that photo frame earlier. It's like there's no way the TOEM, you're not gonna actually see him. Yeah. What now, man? Can we not actually find the TOEM? We have to go back in that cave. I figured out how to do an up close picture of yourself, but that might just be a damn, he's huge, man. But yeah, that might just be for finishing everything. We'll see. Up close photo of yourself. Well, let's just wrap up the game first. Then we'll do that. Background's like freaking out. I guess it's supposed to be like reflective, but going way too hard, man. I just figured that'd be some kind of like cute way to send the game off, right? Like the HD photo of yourself. Tell him. Oh, apparently to get it you have to like sit on a certain stool and take a picture of yourself. Yeehaw. Jeez. A little too sickly sweet for me, man. Call me Scrooge fucking McDuck, I guess, man. I mean, it's good, man. The game's done well. It's fun enough. I'd play some more. Play these devs. I don't need the hugs and kisses though, man. You'd play more? Shit. Anyways, yeah, overall, yeah, I'd say I liked it. It was chill. It was fine. I don't think it really gets like boring or anything, but I like collectathon, kind of find secret games, so. I think the black and white is, I don't know if it's a choice that totally quite pans out. Oh, okay, that's cool. Let me explain. Yeah, definitely cozy core. I think the kind of end where they like have the only bit of color in the end was cute and all, but for an adventure game and a photo game, having stuff you want to take pictures of just in their own right, in a world that has enough variety and spice to be worth exploring, I think is kind of important. I think the black and white, disconnected areas, and sometimes the lack of like kind of spicy landmarks and stuff hurt a little bit of the adventure feel, but there's enough quirky, interesting characters, and the areas still are interesting to look at. They're tight enough, and that the music's really nice. Kind of keep you interested, and it's paced pretty well. I mean, it's a 4 or 5 hour thing with the post game to 100%. That's with like looking up 1 or 2 things, just for achievements. So it's if you like collectathons, you like adventure stuff. I think it's a cool time there. There's not a whole lot of, you know, it's not like a short hike or somewhere. It's like you're upgrading your movement, or the tourist, where it's like you're constantly getting like little mini games and new activities to go on and stuff. It's mostly just walking around, talking to people, take a few photos, collect a bunch of stuff. There's not many ways to interact with the world. This gives you the splash ability in the post game, which does let you do more, but otherwise, mostly in the main game, it's just honking occasionally, so. Not the most interactive adventure thing. Oh my UI, yeah, it blows your eyes out. I'm sorry, one second, I was finishing the spiel about this. And then I'll talk some Fate. What'd you think? And yeah, it's a cool collectathon thing. I think if you're not really huge into collectathon-esque stuff, like you just want to see the checklist, or quirky characters aren't really for you, you want kind of progression of gameplay, or maybe an more interesting world to run around in, or something with like a story, and probably not up your alley. But as far as like a short little thing on Game Pass, pretty good. It's solid. I think there's what was I gonna say? No, there's a lot of competition in a way in this genre. There's a lot of picture taking games. Your new Pokemon Snaps, Zumurongis. I mean, there's games like Paparazzi that aren't really that good, but I mean, there is a fair amount of like adventure game where you just take pictures of stuff to interact. It's not like a genre. There's a shitload of games, but there's enough where there's frames of reference, and novelty isn't the only thing good. Also, it's like it's not really a game where the photos are like you're really enjoying the composition or the look, right? I mean, it's a lot of your photos are gonna kind of feel samey. It's definitely about it's just the way you interact with the world. I like the idea of it being like a journey. You can see through everything. I just feel like maybe that messaging or that feeling of looking back on everything and all that could be a little stronger. But yeah. And then obviously there's a lot of adventure type of games, right? Variable amounts of either combat or interactivity, and some that really do a good job of throwing a lot of spice and different areas and being paced really well. So it's hard to really, I respect the effort went into this, and it's cool. It's a solid game, but yeah, it's kind of hard to like when all that other kind of stuff exists, give it some kind of full marks or something. It's hard not to like though. It's just comfy, simple kind of evening game. Yeah, that's about it. Whew. Well, if they do more, looks like they might be able to. It's good for them. And if they go for another game like this, maybe they can up the amount of spicy stuff going on and some of the visuals and all that. I don't need it like higher fidelity, but something a little bit more creative. I think the kind of like square block disconnected zones like this are cool enough, but they're not like I think they do more harm than good. I think we can upgrade, customize the look, dude. There's nice little features that unlock. Anyways, that'll be it for this. I'm gonna swap to something else here. Probably turn the stream off first. Oh, I was underwhelmed. The amount of extra story New Game Plus added. Yeah, it's not like a new route. It's just side quests that are new. And like a few lines of main story until the very end. If the end didn't have the novelty aspect of the main character being like go in sicko mode, I don't even think it'd be worth playing New Game Plus. And even then, it's not really worth it, I would say. The backstory you get on the other main characters isn't really that good. My opinion was that would have been far more useful to have in the main game, and as things happened, you learned a little bit more about them, or like you'd get their whole little story after like big events happen with them. mean, the whole structure of it's fucked, but it's not interesting enough backstory to like carry New Game Plus, but it's like like enough that like it would have at least helped the main game a little bit, because yeah, all the new dialogue they add for like the non-side quest shit is pretty sparse. So. I understand the words now. Yeah, Sam's been reading Fate. He's on the Fate route. And what Caster's motivations were, who Ryder and Lancer teamed up with. Who Ryder and Lancer teamed up. Which one was Lancer and Ryder? Lancer Jean. Oh yeah. I wonder if you get that if you do the other end. I saw. Did you do both endings and the New Game Plus ending? I wonder if you beat the ending that's focused on the homunculus girl, if you unlock some like side quest for her. I guess there wouldn't be, no, because I got all the digressions. Yeah, that's odd. I don't know. I think it's just supposed to be that like fate, like there some of the masters are gonna team up vibe, and like they didn't care to explain why. They just did it to make it seem like a more complicated, dynamic Holy Grail war. And it's just like, it's just kind of lazy writing. Yeah. Like, why would the most psychopath person help out? The writer, but I guess he's supposed to be like kind of smart, and it's one of those like enemy of my enemy gets to my goal kind of things. Yeah, like I said, I don't think the stuff they add in New Game Plus is good enough for it to be its own thing. They should have just had it in the main game, but it's not like it's that great of backstory stuff anyways, right? Like, oh boy, you gotta learn more about the Chinese guy. He's an asshole and gets away with it. Like, I don't really care. I'm like, oh, the evil psycho guy is evil and psycho. He has a traumatic event. It's like, we already knew that. You get a little bit more like time with them, but it hardly feels more like they're actually fleshing the characters out. They just exist more. And the ending, dude. I don't know about you. I was really disappointed with the New Game Plus ending. They should have had him win. I really hate that like the good guy has to win kind of bullshit. Like, give me something interesting, man. Give me something different. It's a fucking New Game Plus exclusive ending. Yeah, or go all the way with the Goody Two Shoes Kill Iori ending. I don't know. I would have rather just been Iori killing everyone. Instead, you get the worst of both worlds. You're not killing Iori, but as Iori, you're not winning the fight. Even if in gameplay you dunk on him. Well, that too, yeah. I mean, if anything, it could have been interesting, right? Like, he says he hangs out with people to understand them, to defeat them easier. As you level up your skills, you gain permanent stats if you fully, like, bond with them. Okay, that's cool. And then, like, okay, he beats his master. He's good enough somehow to take on a servant. The whole premise is stupid, but, like, if you just buy it, right? So then he's like, okay, through this Holy Grail war, I've been able to become like a fucking sword god. Let's take it to the max and, you know, beat your servant and then just go on to become a crazy sword man. And I feel like I at least have some kind of neat, like, twist theme thing to it that they could have went for, but they just kill him, man. And it's like, it's not the whole, like, worst thing to kill him, but there's just, the character work's just not good enough, man. I would have rather just went with the novelty of him winning. Yeah. Dude, Samson fights so many times. I mean, that's the thing, is a lot of the story is hamstrung by being a fucking Muso. It's like, we need a reason for you to refight every fucking rogue servant like dozens of times, right? I'm like, how many times do I need to fight Ku and fucking Samson, man? I'm like, Jesus Christ. And the fights are fucking slogs, man. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like they wanted, I don't know if they wanted the snake thing or the rogue servant thing to be that like Fate Zero moment where it's like in the middle of the story some crazy thing happens. No, that'd probably be more the Rika thing. You know, Gills summons the crazy Kraken thing. Oh no. And then like the story just moves on afterwards. That was another problem I had, was that fucking like modular ending. It's like you feel like the story ends like 4 different times, right? Raiko barely had any fucking development, and it feels like the end of the game set piece. And then you fight Musashi again, which feels like another end of the game send off thing. I think it's just because Sakurai can't have her character be anything other than completely focused on. And then you have one of 3 fucking endings after that. It's just like, Jesus, dude. Most of them feel unearned, emotional moments, and it's just paced like shit. Especially after the caster thing, where he's just, yeah, he's the mastermind, but then he just gets fucked off screen, literally in one ending, right? I don't know. Yeah, no, I was pretty. I had potential at the beginning, but overall, I found it to be not very good. It's not like atrocious. I would say it's better than Extella, but in a way, at least Extella was more fucking just honest, man. It was just a fucking titty waifu game with Musuo for like 90% of the fucking playtime. This game tries to like, which I respect, it tries to make it a more serious Holy Grail war. It's not even really that waifu bait. But it's trying to do this like hybrid Musuo thing without the Musuo like formula. So it just doesn't feel as strong as like a proper action game. And it tries to go more serious mode on the story and all that, but it just doesn't have the chops of character writing and atmosphere and just flow and pacing or anything, even just the dialogue. It just doesn't have any bite to it, man. Say what you will about Nasu, but at least the guy he made things just like interesting. There's just interesting scenarios, interesting character quirks, or like backstories, or just some of the just writing in general. The flavor of it was kind of fun. Like, this is just so flat half the time, man. I don't know. I respect that it's not just booby bounce the game, but I don't know. Maybe I would have preferred just an honest booby bounce the game over like kind of a shittier, like, we're trying to do a serious Fate story thing. There was the gay sex. There wasn't really any, was there? Yeah, they really should have had Iori and him have sex, man. Game. Yeah, I guess that was it. Beyond sex. That's my thing, is fucking hell. Saber wasn't even that interesting a character either. They were trying to do like Okay, well, I can't talk about it. They were trying to do the Fate thing where, you get these flashbacks and it kind of like informs their decisions, right, going forwards, and you kind of like learn more about the character, and kind of like, no, you're good. It's not a big deal. I'm talking about it just without mentioning a name. It's just the general Nasa thing with Fate, right? Where like you learn more about them, and it kind of like informs their dynamic, their relationship, and they do that in like the VN, but like they try to do it again with Saber in this. You get the same kind of like vanilla like colored flashbacks and stuff like you would in like Fate or whatever, and it's just like it just doesn't work as much. It's just not interesting. And maybe you're supposed to know the myth a bit more, but it's just like they're just not strong enough. The problem is like 90% of the game's runtime, that's an exaggeration, is just doing events without any development of like characters. I mean, they all feel like filler arcs, right? Like nothing really is like forwarded. There's just new things happening because nobody dies until almost the very end of the fucking game, right? Almost everything feels like it has either no consequence or doesn't at least build the fucking like mystery or the character development a bit. Like some of it just literally feels like filler. I'm just like, yeah, paying. Which I think it should be good without that. It's like nobody knew who the cuck was really, right? But like he's still interesting. It's just like I don't know. I mean, I'm sure some people do, but I think your average Joe doesn't know who Kuchulain is at all. Like, or however the fuck you say. It's just like having some level of reader expectation is fine, but I feel like there's just nothing there otherwise. I mean, we were looking stuff up about it too. Like I learned some shit about him. No, you don't need to know anything for the VNs. I mean, you might enjoy like finding out who some servants are. Like, ooh, I know that name, but I mean, most of the names are fine. And they'll explain who they are and talk about them and have their dynamic and stuff kind of chatted about. It's not like he's using like some ultra obscure fucking heroes, man. Like some most people wouldn't know, but like it makes them work. Yeah, it's not a problem. Yeah, I mean, I've always said that as like, Fate Stay Night and stuff seems like it's just a battle thing on the surface, but I find most of the character work and atmosphere tends to be the backbone of the whole thing, and I just don't think they write good characters in Fate anymore. Oh, did you? I was joking around that the Fate waifu people might explode that she was for him and he was like an asshole. It's like he was getting fucking NTR'd pretty much. December 17th. 27, 20. Putting this on the list. Do they self-publish this game too? That's cool. Yeah, if anybody got far enough in that fucking game to get to care, right? And then really a lot of the abusive boyfriend dialogue is in like the new game plus. So good luck, right? Man, I need to go to the bathroom. Fuck. I hate when I need to go to the bathroom in the middle of a conversation, but I really need to go. So I'm gonna pass here. By all means, stay in the chat, keep chatting. I'll be on my phone, but I will come back and we'll start another game here. I got work in less than 7 hours, and I need to kind of clean up and prep for that. So I'll either do that during the break or I'll stop a little early. We'll probably be starting the Bookwalker Thief of Tales next. We'll get maybe a bit of the ways through that and then finish it tomorrow. But